What's keeping me from reaching my goal, although I put everything that I have into it? Am I just doomed to failure for the rest of my life? One of the things you gotta understand, my friend, is that you're supposed to fail. Because failure is the stepping stone to success.
I have failed far more times than I've succeeded. You will never succeed more than you fail. That's not how it works. Because failure is a wonderful teacher. It's the only way to learn. Failure is a part of the process to becoming successful.
Because failure is an experience that lends to wisdom that ultimately makes you a stronger version of yourself. Thomas Edison, right? When a reporter asked him, how did you feel about failing 1,000 times? And he said, no, I didn't fail 1,000 times. I just found 1,000 different ways that it wasn't gonna work. But every time he found a way that didn't work, he was growing stronger. He learned something, he discovered something. You are discovering something about yourself, and you're exercising your character every time you get up and try something. It's not about making $1 million, and it's not about the light bulb. It's about what you learn along the way. It's that journey, and you're on the journey, and guess what? The journey's hard. And that's why most people don't do it. Most people aren't willing to get on that journey because they're afraid to fail. Every time you fail, it means to me that you're doing something. Go out there and fail. It's the greatest joy because it says so much about your character and it adds so much to who you're becoming. But we live in a culture where everybody wants something for nothing. They see Michael Jordan on the end. They see all the successes at the end. They see Steve Jobs.
Michael Jordan, the greatest basketball player in the world, he took 946 game-winning shots. He has only made 146 of those. He has missed over 700 times. You know what they write about? When you make it. So guess what? When you get through failing, all you got to do is make one. I've been to over 200 pitch meetings to pitch ideas in Hollywood. Out of those 200, they have picked 5 of them. But you know what them 5 was? Hits. In 33 years, 5 ideas got picked. All I need is 5 hits. You just need a hit, man. So when you fail, it's a part of the process. Keep going. You're supposed to fail. Shit, who you know that gets it right all the time? That's impossible. Matter of fact, when you fail, be glad about it.
Don't just accept it, but embrace it. It is the law of nature. Love it for what it is, because if you didn't fail, you would never be able to appreciate success.
Every time you fail, you're one step closer. What's gonna happen is if you just keep swinging, you're gonna get a hit.
Take chances. Don't be afraid to go outside the box. Don't be afraid to fail big, to dream big.
See, a lot of people, because they don't want to make any mistakes, it takes us to the next level. A lot of people don't want to fail. I saw a guy last week, Bob Boyd from Columbus, Ohio. Bob Boyd introduced me to Motivational Tapes. Bob has had at least 30 failures that I know. 30 business failures. Incredible. So I wanted to hear this deal that Bob is bringing me. Les, I've got to talk to you. Bob said, Les Brown, I've got a deal. You know, you get exposure to a lot of people. Man, I've got something going. Man, this thing, man, Les, it's a money machine. But here's what was going on in my mind. Bob didn't mention anything about all the losses, deals we'd lost some money on. It was like this is the first deal he ever brought me. You know what Winston Churchill said about courage, Pat? He said courage is the ability to go from failure to failure without losing enthusiasm. So you want to courageously hold on to your dream and not lose enthusiasm. And he was so fired up. You've got to see this deal. With the things you're doing, you're now on PBS. Lest you'll make a fortune. Can't wait to tell you about it. I said, tell me, Bob, tell me. I said, Bob, I want to be a part of it. Bob is still hungry. Bob is still searching for a way to make it happen.